Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm going to be answering some questions and attempting to do the 1 hour whip and chat challenge that Miss Coffee put up. So I'm just going to go ahead and start the tag questions because I do have questions about what the name of my channel is and all of that. Actually, before I start, I am working on a Diamond Art Club, the Randall Spangler dragons, the baby dragons collection, and this one is the Bubble Fairies. I am going to attempt to just work through the Randall Spangler collection right now. I do have, I think, 5 in my stash, and I'm missing 4 of them. So let's get to the questions. Number 1, what is your name and the name of your channel? My name is Jackie, and the name of my channel is Jackie's Crafty Time. Number 2, what does your channel name mean? My channel name to me means it's my time to just come in here in my own little diamond painting area and to be able to just have some time to craft, to chat, to get you guys caught up on what's going on in my little corner of the world. Number 3, where are you from? I am from Canada. I'm from Ontario, Canada, in a small town down at the bottom called Amherstburg. Number 4, why did you start your YouTube channel? I have been wanting to start one for probably a year, maybe a year and a half now. I definitely wanted to start when I was pregnant with my daughter. Then I didn't because I didn't think that, you know, I would have to pause after I had my daughter, because I didn't have time to be doing it. And I continued to watch Miss Coffee and Rachel Ray, and I said that if she put up another whipping challenge, that I would start a channel and see where it went. Number 5, what is your channel what will your channel be about? My channel is going to be mainly a crafting channel. I will be doing mainly DP. I do coloring. Maybe once I would start coloring on here, but I enjoy the diamond painting and having the time to come in here and diamond paint, so I'm just probably going to stick to diamond painting for now. I do know how to basic knit. I haven't done it in a very long time. I'd probably have to reteach myself. And I would love to learn how to crochet. But again, that's something that I would have to sit down, watch some videos, and figure it out for myself, because I don't really have anybody around here that knows how to crochet. What are we in? Excuse me. Number 6, who is your target audience? My target audience is anybody in the community, like the crafting community, that enjoys whip and chat videos, because most of mine are probably going to start out being whip and chats, updates on my week, stuff like that for now. When I do get to my next kit, I'll do an unboxing of that kit before I get it all kitted up and ready to go on my table here. And just one moment, I'll be switching colors. Number 7, what do you hope to achieve with your channel? Basically, with my channel, I just hope to achieve not like a following, I just hope to make like people happy. Like, I hope people enjoy coming to my channel, hearing my stories, and that's it. I'm not looking to like go on here right away and be like, oh, I'm gonna get to 1 million subscribers and make thousands of. I'm just doing it to have fun, to have something for myself, have some me time. And I grabbed the wrong color because I wanted the arrows, but that's okay. I see 2 of these I missed. Number 8, top 3 favorite YouTubers. So my top favorite would be Mrs. Coffee, because I found her first. When I was pregnant with my daughter, towards the end of my pregnancy, it became very hard for me to sit and do the diamond painting with how much back pain and everything I was experiencing. So I couldn't diamond paint at the end, so I would watch people diamond paint. Yes, my husband thought I was crazy for just watching people diamond paint, but it got me through. So number one, Miss Coffee, and through Miss Coffee I found Rachel Ray. I started watching her channel and catching up on her videos. And then after Rachel Ray, I started watching Stitcherista. Then I get, those would be like my top three. Like I have probably a top four that I normally cycle through. Actually five if you include Becky's Madness for Crafting. So I have Rachel, Miss Coffee, Rachel Ray, Stitcherista, Wolfpack Diamond Painting, and Becky's Madness. Those are my top five that I normally watch. I did just recently subscribe to, I think it was Ruby Q Crafts. I haven't watched much of her videos, but I'm looking forward to catching up. Okay, number 9. Who inspired you to start your channel? I kind of answered this one already, but I'll re-answer it again. Miss Coffee puts up a Whip and Chat, 1 hour Whip and Chat challenge. And the first time I seen it, I was not able to do it. And then I think this is the third one. So first time I seen it would have been the second one. So I said, if she puts up another one, I'm just going to make the video, make a channel, see where it goes. And I had a lot of support from my friends, so it's a great idea. You should try it, have fun. And so I waited, and a couple of days ago, I think, or right at the end of December, Miss Coffee said that it was coming back. So I got my tripod ready and started recording. Actually, this is my 5th attempt to record this video, because that's life with a 1-year-old. So number 10, which channel already on YouTube will yours most likely be like? Anybody in the crafting community, I would say. Like, I don't want to be like anybody. I want to be my own channel. But it's going to be a crafting, diamond painting channel where, you know, I'll be doing whip and chats. You'll see the finished products when I've done them. Yeah, it's just going to be a community of, like, the crafting community I'm hoping to get into. So we are on number 11. What is your favorite thing about the YouTube community? So the YouTube community for me, I just love how, excuse me, how accepting and positive the crafting community is. I mean, I know there's going to be people that are rude and whatever, but the positivity outweighs it, I believe. And I love that there's so much positive and uplifting, and everybody's kind of supporting everybody. So that's one of my favorite things. Number 12. What do you think you could bring to the YouTube community that isn't already there? I think that I could bring myself. I'm not there, and everybody's different, and everybody has their own way of, you know, doing a video, or their own stories, their own lives. So it's just my personality, and that's what I feel I could bring. Next question. 3 things we should know about you. 3 things. Okay, I love crafting. I love trying to figure out how to make something myself, or get a DIY recipe from Google or something and do it myself. I also am married. I have 2 kids. There'll be more of that in the next list of questions that I have that kind of go more into get to know me. And next question. What do you think the hardest thing about becoming a YouTuber is? I would say the hardest thing is, for myself, is probably just going to be I have to set in my mind to make the videos each week. I'm thinking of doing about 2 to 3 a week to start the Whip and Chats. And then I'll see where it goes from there. Number 18, yes. What do you think the most rewarding thing will be? The most rewarding thing, I think, for myself would be if I do get some subscribers that are, you know, on there and listening, and, you know, they message me and say, wow, you really brighten my day up, or you put me in a good mood. I feel like that would be very rewarding. Do you see yourself being on YouTube for a long time? I'm gonna say yes. If I like it, I don't see why I would stop. Now, I don't think every one of my videos is going to be an hour long. I think that'll be an hour long for this one. But I think, yeah, I think if it's, you know, if it's going well and I'm enjoying what I'm doing, I don't see why I couldn't sneak away a couple times a week, have a little bit of me time, because I do that anyways, to come in here and diamond paint and record a video while I'm doing this. And the last question, do you have any tips or advice for others who are just starting a YouTube channel? Not really, since I'm just starting myself, but I would say just do it. Just, you know, sit down and do it. Like, I'm super nervous right now, and I'm attempting not to overthink it or worry about it. I'm just gonna keep diamond painting and talking and answering my questions, and I'm hoping that it'll go well. Okay, so that is my first list of questions, and that tag was just on Google, and it was a new YouTuber questionnaire. So the next one that I have is a questionnaire, like a get to know me tag questions. So I will answer those. And just so everybody knows, this pen is from Diamond Art Club. It's the Polar Sparkle one, and it is my absolute favorite pen, other than when I make these rubber band pens with my son. He likes picking out the colors. These ones are good, like if I feel, you know, I just want to hold something squishy. I like that they're squishy. So these two, that's all I use. But I do see myself falling down a hole of pens, because there are so many gorgeous ones. And the wax, I stopped using wax. I actually found this new thing. It's called Putty, and it's by Sensible by Design. She's based in Canada, which is good for me, and it's scented. She's on Facebook. If I figure out how to tag things, I will put it in the description. But this putty has been in this pen for probably 3 days for sure, and I haven't had to touch it. It's amazing so far. I love this. And it also smells like blueberries, and it's really good. Okay, so on to the next set of questions. Number 1, where did you grow up? So I grew up in a smaller town, even smaller than what I live in now. It's not called St. Clair Beach anymore. They kind of put 2 townships together and made one. But I grew up in a town called St. Clair Beach, and it was, you know, it was nice. It was a small community. It was, you know, your parents come home, you get outside, you go play till the street lights come on, then everybody went home for dinner. We had a great group of same neighborhood kids that all hung out and played together. So I can't ever see myself living in a big, like, city, because I find them so busy. And all right, number 2. I'm sorry if I'm rushing these. Like I said, I'm nervous, and I'm trying to trying to remember all the things to say. That's why I interrupted to say what pen I was using in case anybody was curious about that. So number 2, back to the questions. Where do you currently live? I did answer that one. I should have said that this one has some questions that I did answer on the other ones, but I will just go over it again. I live in Ontario, Canada, down at the bottom in Amherstburg, Ontario. So number 3, how tall are you? I would like to say that I'm 5'5", maybe 5'4", but I'm probably closer to 5'3", which is upsetting, but I have lived with it forever, so it's fine. I know I'm a short girl. And number 4, dogs or cats? I do like both. I've had more dogs than cats, so I guess that makes me a dog person. But I do, and my son really likes cats too, so, but I think he's got the dog too, so. Number 5, what year were you born? I was born in 1985, in December, so I'm a December baby, and I love winter. Winter is my absolute favorite season. Unfortunately, we don't have much snow right now, and I would love to get like a ton more snow, if at all possible. Number 6, are you in or have you gone to college? Yes, I have. I have gone to college. I graduated my college program in 2006, which feels like forever ago. So I did 2 years. My first year I did at college was chef training, and my second year was culinary management. So I love cooking, I love restaurants. I would have loved to have like my own food truck, my own, my own place. But the first year was basically all cooking. We had a baking class with, just let me check what symbol I'm doing. Okay, Y. We had a baking class with a chef. Her name was Chef Eva, and she was amazing. I hate baking. I'm not a good baker because it's so precise. Like, you have to have the exact measurements or your stuff's not going to turn out. There's, when you're cooking food, like dinner, there's more of a, I might be able to save this if I add a little bit more salt, little lemon, something. With baking, it's, once it's in the oven, it's done. It's whatever you added and mixed, you can't add again. So we had Chef Eva, and she was amazing, and we were able to take home our whatever we baked that day. So I was bringing home fresh loaves of bread, and it was so good. But I did enjoy the cooking aspect of that class a lot better. And then the second year that I went back you were still cooking, but also they gave you like business classes kind of. And I really have to get a cover minder. I got this at the dollar store, but it didn't have a magnet. It does light up, which is kind of fun. I don't know if you can see it lighting up. Maybe, kind of, probably not. But what did I say? Oh, business classes. Yes, they give you business classes. So, they tell you, what would you price this on a menu? And you'd say, I don't know, I'd price it $10. Well, why would you price it that? You would tell you why things are how much they are. With labor costs, with food costs, with what you have to buy it for. It was just very interesting to myself. I mean, I'm sure not everybody would find that super interesting unless you were into restaurants and cooking. But I did enjoy. I graduated. I didn't think I was going to graduate didn't think I was going to go to college, not graduate. I was on the fence about going, and then my mom said, oh, if you go, Like, this is your chance. Like, I'll help you. And I took the chance, and it was a really good decision in the end. Number 7, we're on to what is your favorite drink? So I'm not that much of a alcoholic drinker these days, just because I honestly don't have the time. I have a 1-year-old, so, you know, between chasing her and finding sleep when I can, I don't. But my favorite drink when I can sit down and feel, you know, I want something, alcoholic would be, I love cherry whiskey and 7-Up. It tastes exactly like cream soda. It's just, it's a nice drink, and it's quick. It's quick and easy. There's not 100 different ingredients you gotta throw in a shaker and get the ice, and I like something fast that I can just make and then go. My favorite, like, non-alcoholic drink, I guess would be like Dr. Pepper, like for a pop. Okay, we're on to number 8. Okay, this one, like, I have no idea, but it's number 8. What is your spirit animal and why? I would love my spirit animal to be a tiger, because it's my favorite animal. I've loved tigers since I was little. But my husband would probably say that my spirit animal is a sloth, since I'm, like, tired 90% of my life now. Sorry, I'm just going to find one with a lot of symbols. I'll do the check marks, which I believe is 939. Yeah, I would love it to be a tiger, just, you know, to have that power and that just regalness. They always, every time I seen a tiger, I just was like, it sits there and it's just so regal. Like, I just love them. All right, number 9, tea or coffee? I don't drink coffee. I tried it. I've tried iced coffee. I've tried black coffee. I've tried, yeah, like, I've tried a lot, and I can't, it's not my thing, so I just don't drink it, and then that's fine. Other people drink it, so it's not a big deal. I do like tea. I prefer hot tea in the wintertime. That's typically the only time that I drink tea, usually, is in the wintertime. If it's hot outside, I don't like drinking anything hot. Like, I would probably get an iced tea, something like that. Like, I do not like, although when I do go to Tim Hortons, which I don't know if it's coffee because it's cappuccino, so I don't know. I do go to Tim Hortons, if you guys have a Tim Hortons or know what I'm talking about, and I do get an ice cap made with chocolate milk. Now, to me, that doesn't taste like coffee, so I don't think it's coffee, but I could be wrong. Okay, next question. Number 10. Have any books you read changed your life? I don't think any have, like, changed my life per se. I guess there's books that I've read that I've really enjoyed, or they had a really good twist that I had to tell somebody, like, you really need to read this book. Like, it's amazing. And I don't think there's any that changed. I mean, Harry Potter series, I love. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I think they're amazing. I think they all have a great message in them. But I don't think they've changed my life in any way. That's an interesting. Number 11. What is your favorite movie? Okay, so obviously, since I said I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, I love Harry Potter movies. I think my favorite one of the series would be the 4th one, which is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. And that one has the Triwizard Tournament, so it's just, I always loved that book. That was one of my favorites in the series. So let me find my number 11. What is your favorite movie? Oh, we just did that one. Right? Yes. I said it. Actually, other than the Harry Potter series, my favorite movie, which is kind of, it's not an indie movie, but I'm obsessed with it. I love it. It's got Jon Favreau in it, and the movie's called just Chef, and it's on Netflix. I highly suggest, like, if you have any interest in the back of the house, which is what they call the kitchen in a restaurant, it's very interesting to see what goes on with him, and I won't give anything away, but I like it, and I really enjoy Jon Favreau's work, so it's my favorite non-Harry Potter movie to watch. And then if we're going like romantic sappy movie, it's going to be The Notebook. I love that movie, and I love Ryan Gosling. Okay, number 12. Who are your favorite YouTubers? Okay, so I answered this one before, but I will go over them again. So it was Miss Coffee, because I found her first. And I have not attempted to watch all of her videos, but I've watched a very good chunk of her videos. She's got a lot of videos on there. Like, once you actually go, if you go to her channel and click like videos oldest to newest, there's a lot. So once I'm caught up with like the week's videos, sometimes I'll go to the older ones and watch one just to try and keep up. Okay, so Miss Coffee, and then through Miss Coffee I found Rachel Ray, and I started watching Rachel Ray, and she was just so sweet and just had like a calming effect, calming voice. And the funny thing is, when I think it was this last Christmas or the Christmas before, it was Christmas before because my daughter was really small, she read the Christmas story, or a Christmas Carol, sorry, a Christmas Carol, and I would put that on while rocking my daughter to sleep in her room, because it was just like, it was calming, it was quiet. I loved it. And I see now, I haven't checked it out yet, but on her channel, I believe she's reading Alice in Wonderland, which is great because I keep replaying the Christmas story one when I have to rock my daughter late at night. So I'm going to check out that one. And then after those two, I found Wolfpack Diamond Painting, I believe, first. And I watched Wolfpack Diamond Painting's videos. I still have some to catch up on her channel too. And then I watched all of Becky's Madness for Crafting. I caught up on her channel really quick. Because I think I wanted to see all the what's in the pot recipes. So I watched those, and then I was watching the video logs, the vlogs. And then after those two, I started watching, my recent one was Stitcherista, and I'm just catching up on her videos now, which is weird when you're watching them, like the older ones, because like, I don't know how to explain. It's weird because you're thinking, oh, they don't know the virus is coming, because I am just, where am I on Stitcherista? I'm in October videos 2019, so this Christmas, it's interesting just to catch up and see how they react and stuff. Because I did the same thing with Becky's Madness for Crafting when I watched, because I like to watch it the oldest to newest. And those are my top 4 main ones. And like I said, I did just subscribe to Ruby Q Crafts, I believe her name is. I haven't watched any of her videos. Well, I did watch part of one, and then I'm going to go back and watch some more and see what her channel's all about. It looks very interesting. Okay, number 13. Are you single or taken? I am taken. I am married to my husband we've been married for 6 years now, but we've been together for this coming June will be 20 years, which is forever, let me tell you. No, we're good though. We click. So that's how it always has been. We didn't really need to be married. Like, there was no reason to get married. And then we thought, well, we could get married, we can go away, we can have our family, kind of all do like a family trip. But in the trip, we decided to get married as well in Jamaica. So it was really nice. It was really nice, and it was small. And that's, you know, I was never the girly girl kind of like, I've been dreaming of my wedding for this many days, and I knew that if I wanted to get married, I just would need my mom there, and obviously my son was there, and my husband. Like, I would just need my core family, and I'm good. So we've been together for going on 20 years. Number 14. What is your ideal dream? Wait, what? Oh, what is your idea of a dream date? So I'm pretty, like, low maintenance when it comes to dating. I don't need a big experience or any of that. Like, and a surprise here and there is nice, but to me, I would just prefer to get dinner and, like, come home, watch a movie, or sit out by the fire and just talk. Like, that, those are nice nights to me. And I don't like being around people. And I know that sounds terrible, but I don't. I would prefer to just be home and just have our date here. Okay, what is number 15? How long was your longest relationship? Well, I kind of answered that one, but that's okay. 20 years, obviously. Well, going on 20 years, so 19 and some right now. And I met him when I was 15 and in high school. And he picked me up in his truck, and that was 3 days later. We were dating, and that was it. That was history. Number 16, how would you describe your fashion sense? Okay, this question makes me laugh because I've done this, or tried to do this video 5 times. So whenever I get to this question, I'm like, okay, I'm going to have a better answer. I don't have a better answer because I really don't have a fashion sense. Like, is leggings like a mom's fashion sense? That's basically all my fashion right now. I don't really care about fashion, to be entirely honest, but I do love, like, crazy, colorful, sweet legs. Those are the leggings that I buy, and I just love those. So that's about it. That's as much as my fashion sense goes, is into leggings. I mean, if I do have to get dolled up for, like, my husband's work Christmas party, well, obviously we didn't have one this year because of COVID, but I can do that. But just a regular daily basis, it's just gonna be leggings. So number 17, what is your go-to hairstyle? My go-to hairstyle is always going to be a ponytail and a scrunchie till my children are older and I have time. Like, I have time to run a brush through my hair, and nope, I got one stuck in there. Okay, there. I have time to run a brush through my hair and go. That's about it. Sorry, I'm just gonna move this over here. There we go. Okay, let's see. My next color, I think I'm gonna do J, and now I have to find it. Also, I'm using the Elizabeth Ward storage, and this is by far my favorite storage container out of all of the containers I've tried. Oh, now I'm going to knock everything off my desk. I've tried do-it-yourself crafting area. I've tried buying some off Amazon. I don't know. But I got this one, and then I bought some extra smaller size containers to go in it. And I love it. It works amazing. I think when I do get to my bigger diamond paintings, I might have to buy another one. because that Firefly Fireworks, I believe the name of it is, the one that's taller than myself, I think I'm going to need some more large containers for all the blues. Okay, so where did I leave off now that I went somewhere else with my mind? Okay, number 18. How many siblings do you have? I have 2. I have an older brother. He is 10 years older than me. And I have an older sister who is 7 years older than me. So I am most definitely the baby of the family, and every trait that goes with being the baby of the family is true. I feel like my mom spoils me, and that's fine, because I'm the baby, right? Number 19. What is your go-to fast food order? Okay, this question also, I don't know, because I'm like, I wish it would say, like, what is your go-to fast food order for this place? But I guess it's wherever you go the most. So in my town, we only have 2 fast food places. We have a McDonald's, which was the only one till about a year ago. And now we finally have a Wendy's. So I don't go to McDonald's. I'm not a McDonald's fan. I used to go there, you know, when my son was small, but even he doesn't really go there anymore. We go to Wendy's, the majority, if we're looking at fast food. And we get, myself, I get the Baconator, but I get the smaller one. And it's not called Junior, it's called Son of a Baconator, which I thought was hilarious. And baked potato. Because I'm not really a fan of their fries, but I do love a baked potato. Now, if we're going into the city, like if I'm going to a hockey game in the city, we will stop at my favorite place, Arby's. Excuse me. And I will get a beef and cheddar with curly fries, which is just amazing. Like, I don't need any extra, nothing. Just beef and cheddar, curly fries with Arby's sauce, and I'm happy. I wish we could get one out here. I would love to have, but then again, like, do I really need one here? I'd probably be there every day. But yeah, that's my go-to fast food order. Number 20. Do you have any bad habits? I do. I think everybody probably has something that they think is a bad habit. Well, I'm not going to say was, because I probably could go back to it. I was a nail biter really bad. And like, really, like, my nails were super, super short. Recently, I decided, like, I have to stop. I want to grow my nails. I want to be able to paint my nails. I want to stop having to pay to get gel nails put on to look like I have nails. When I could just, you know, I could just grow them myself. So, I have had, like, progress. Like, these are the longest my nails have ever been in like, probably years. And I love this nail polish. It's like, I don't know if you can see, but it's like, almost looks like AB, which I thought was super funny. And I did not even do that on purpose. Yeah, the things that, like, I think are funny are just, like, just me. Just me thinks it's funny in this house. But that's fine. Other bad habits, I think, is snacking. I have, like, really bad, like, snacking at night. But also, in my defense, oop, one popped up. I work, like, nights. So, when I get home, it's 8:30 sometimes, closer to 9. And then I have to put the baby to bed. Once I get the baby to bed, then I want to sit with my husband and watch a show or watch TV, and I haven't had dinner. I'm still hungry and I have to have dinner. So I'll have dinner that late, and then I'm like, well, I'll just grab some chips or something. That's terrible. It's so bad to eat that late at night, and I know that, but, like, I don't know. I do it every single time. So I do want to try work on that eventually, but I think maybe when I get more sleep and the baby lets me sleep for like 2 weeks in a row, that'd be amazing. Okay, number 21. What is your favorite Netflix show? That was a really really, really long bad habit answer that kind of went on its own. Favorite Netflix show. So I have, right now I'm watching Grey's Anatomy. I'm on the season 16, which is on the latest one on Netflix. I think season 17 is airing on TV right now. So I gotta catch up with that. And I just watched that Leftovers show. I didn't love it. Like, it was okay. I love the show Nailed It, and I just seen they put a new season up, so me and my son are going to watch that because that's our show that we watch together, and I think that show is hilarious. Other than that, I don't think there's any like real Netflix shows that I watch, like original series ones, I mean. Okay, what are we on? 22. What is your favorite ice cream flavor? So my go-to ice cream flavor, always, I do eat, like, I'll try other ones, but my top favorite flavor is mint chocolate chip. I love that ice cream. I ate it all through my pregnancy with my son, and I love it. And it's actually my son's favorite ice cream flavor. Actually, it's like he only likes mint chocolate chip and vanilla, which I think is super weird. Like, he's not your typical, like, kid that wants candy and all that fun stuff. Like, he wants salad and vegetable soup. I don't get it. I don't know whose kid he is, but he just, I think 2 years ago, he just started eating cake, but only chocolate cake, because he'll eat brownies. So, yeah, I love mint chocolate chip. And there's actually this ice cream I bought just because the name was Unicorn Toots, and I thought that was quite funny, and it's actually really good. It's very sweet though. It's like cake batter with frosting and sprinkles and rainbow chips, and so I can only have a small bowl of that, but it is really, really good. Number 23. Who is your celebrity crush? Okay, well, obviously Ryan Gosling from The Notebook. Gorgeous. Also, if you've never seen the movie Crazy Stupid Love with him and Steve Carell, it's so good. That's another movie that I really, really like, and I've seen it a lot, but I can just put it on and have it playing in the background. So obviously Ryan Gosling. I love John Hamm. He plays Don Draper on Mad Men. But those would probably be my top two. If we're going like, who's your top superhero crush, like Avenger guy, definitely not Iron Man. Well, he's gorgeous too, but I would go Thor. Chris Hemsworth for sure. Okay, next, 24. Do you have any pets? I think I answered yes when asked if I was a dog or cat person. So I do have a dog, as I said. She's a boxer. Her name is Lily. She's 5. I had to think about that. So she's our baby girl. I call her Lily, Lillykins, Lillian. She has about 100 different names that I could call her at any given time. Okay, so now I'm going to work on the yellow here. When we got Lily, though, we weren't looking for a boxer, which is, you know, if that's how it always happens. You're not looking for it, and then that's what you get. We were actually looking for an Australian Shepherd dog breed, or there was 3. There was Australian Shepherd, a Husky, or, I can't remember the third one. I think a lab. I think it was a lab. I don't remember. But at the time we had a smaller dog, and it was too small for my son, and I thought we need like a sturdy dog. Like, we need a sturdy dog that, you know, if it gets run over by a kid, because my son was small at the time, it's not going to be a big deal. So my father-in-law actually was looking for a small dog, and we kept our other dog in the family, so we get to go visit her. Her name's Ruby. So we got Lily, and my husband messaged me and said, like, what do you think of these? And obviously it's a puppy, and obviously when you see a puppy, you're gonna be like, oh my god, it's adorable, and you know, you obviously want it. So I said, well, just go take a look, and that's all it ever takes, is go take a look. And then we bought the dog. So we bought her, she's home, and she's a really great dog. So number 25, what are your pet peeves? Oh, I probably have way too many, just because I work in like retail. I work with the public, so I probably have way too many pet peeves that normal people don't have. But I guess a normal pet peeve is like loud chewers. That drives me nuts. I don't know why, but it really does. You're gonna hear my dog probably snorting around and moving because she's trying to get comfortable on my bed. Oh, sorry, I need to take a drink there before I dry out. Okay, pet peeves. Yeah, like I said, I work in retail, so I get the best of the public usually, which is not saying a lot. So we're on to the second side of questions. Let's check my time, actually, see where I'm at. Oh, I'm doing really well, actually. I didn't think I'd get this far. Okay, so 26. Tell us about your family. Okay, so I am married, obviously. I said that. I'm pretty sure I said I have a son and daughter. So my son is 12, and my daughter is 1. Yes, I know. Well, she'll be turning 2 in March, so there's a 10-year age gap between them, which doesn't bug me at all. It is what it is. She showed up when she was ready to enter our lives. So the only shocking part is finally getting your child to, you know, my son was at the age where he's more independent, he's doing his own thing, we get some of our freedom back, and then they plop a newborn on you, and you're like, oh, I can do this, I got this. Nope. It's so much, like, it was like a learning curve to go all the way back to learning about, oh my god, I have baby again, I gotta do baby things, I gotta do diapers, I gotta do bottles. Like, it was, yeah, but we're making it through, and she is super stubborn, super sassy. My son was very laid back baby. Like, he would sit and he would play. He would just bring you books all day, and like very relaxed. And like both my kids are very, very happy. They were very happy babies. My son was a great sleeper, slept through the night. My daughter, no way. She hates sleep. She wants to go. And that's why I said if she lets me sleep for like 2 weeks, that'd be amazing. But I don't know. I don't know why. Like, I don't get it. So yeah, that's my little family, and obviously there's my husband. We've been together for, like I said, almost 20 years. We were together 7 years before we had my son. And that's it. And then there's, oh, I might have just booped the tripod there. Sorry. That's all that's in my little family. And of course, my doggo. Excuse me, I'm gonna have the hiccups now, really? Okay, number 27. What's your favorite color? So my favorite color is like everything, obviously. Doing diamond painting, I change my favorite color all the time. I used to be like, nope, my favorite color is red. And then like I'd see like 820 blue, and I'd be like, oh my god, that's gorgeous. Like, I love that color. And then I would see something else and be like, no, that's my favorite color now. But it's, yeah, it's so crazy. Like, I love all of them. But my top 2 favorite colors are red and blue. Okay, so have you been to any concerts? Which was most memorable? Just one moment. I'm going to let my dog out. Okay, and I'm back. Sorry, she was pacing by the door, so Went and gave her to my husband. So 28. Have you been to any concerts? Which was most memorable? I have. My top two, like, that stick in my memory that I will never ever forget. I bought my mom tickets to go see Pink. She loves the singer Pink. It's her favorite. She has all her albums. So I got her tickets one year to go see Pink in Detroit. And it was amazing. Like, if you ever get a chance to see her live, once we get like music back, like live concerts, she puts on the most amazing concert. Like, the acrobats and just the sheer strength that she has to have to do her show is amazing. So that was one of them. And the other one, I am a huge Elton John fan. Like, I love his music. I've been trying to collect his records over the years, because my mom bought me a record player. So I'm trying to get his collection on vinyl. I have all of the Beatles on vinyl because I bought the box set. But he came to the city, like near me, and my mom called me and was like, oh my God, you are not going to believe this. Like, you need to sit down. And she was right. Like, I needed to sit down when she told me. I thought she was lying. I was like, no, like, why would he come here? Why would he come to this area? This is not a big area to get him. Like, it didn't make sense. But we had the city where we are just on the outside of, they had built a new arena so it could hold more people. So I ended up that morning that the tickets went on sale. I believe I had 3 or 4 people online trying to get the best possible seats for that concert. And we ended up getting floor seats. And it was, like I said, that is another one that I will never ever forget going. There was a point at that concert that I just sat and watched. They had a camera on his hands on the piano, and I would just watch him play the piano. Like, it was amazing how he didn't even have to think about it. Like, I can't say enough good things about that concert. Number 29. What is your star sign? I am a Sagittarius, born in December, winter baby. I don't know if I believe all the star signs. I mean, but the thing is, every time I say that, and then I read something like, oh, a Sagittarius is this, this, and this, and I'm like, yep. Like, it's always right. So I think there is some truth to it. Like, there's certain personality traits or attitudes that come with it. Number 30. Do you save birthday cards? I do. I mean, I don't really need to, but I think birthday cards, like for my son, are so cute. Like, I don't know. I made a box in my closet that I threw them all in, and it's starting to get super full. So I either have to get a new box or, like, I just think they're so cute. And like ones from my husband, I save those. Number 31. Okay, well, they asked what the best Harry Potter movie. I answered that, but that's okay. I didn't realize it was on the back of this questionnaire. So, what is the best Harry Potter movie in your opinion? So in my opinion, like I said before, I do really enjoy the 4th movie. I feel like I just like the Triwizard Tournament, and it's got a lot of story. I know there's stuff missing from the movies. Trust me, I am that person. I am the person that is in the theater, like, watching Harry Potter going, no, that's not right. This is supposed to be like this. And, like, my husband's like, shh, like, just watch the movie. But I love books so much more than I love the movie. I will always love the Harry Potter movies. Oh my goodness, I keep missing, like, 1 and 2. That happens every single time. I have to single place. That's okay. I can go back and dot them after. Yeah, I love Triwizard Tournament, and of course, like, the final one is so good, but it's sad because it's the final one, right? Like, I didn't want the series to end. And I remember the 7th movie, I had went to the theater and we seen it in IMAX, and I was like a mess. And my husband's like, why are you crying? Like, it's done. And I said, I'm crying because it's done. Like, I'm emotional, and I will get emotional at things like that. So I already knew going in that I was going to have an emotional night. 32. What is your favorite family tradition? When is it done? And when is it done? So I have we are a Charlie Brown family. We love Charlie Brown. Well, my husband not so much, but me and my son. We have watched It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown every single year for 12 years in a row now. On the last 2 weeks of October is when we'll do that. And this year we also watch Charlie Brown Christmas in December, and we usually watch that one either on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, like either those 2 days or like December 23rd. We usually wait closer to Christmas to watch that one. This year we lost our Charlie Brown Christmas DVD, and I had to scurry and find it on Facebook Marketplace. Luckily, another local mom had it, and it was brand new and sealed, and she was like, here, you can have it. And I was like, thank you. So this year we watched it after Christmas, but that's okay. We still got it in the year, so it was all good. I just love, like, those are my two top traditions. Like, I know we do like Christmas. I host Boxing Day, so I can see my brother and his kids, because they're obviously busy with his wife and their family and everything through the holidays. So that's why we started a Boxing Day kind of Christmas dinner at my house, so we could see them for the holidays. And that's fun and all that, but like the little traditions that I do with the kids is like my favorite. Also, on their birthdays, I always read them Happy Birthday to You by Dr. Seuss. And my son told me this year, even though he turned 12, that he wasn't too old for me to read it to him. So that was nice. I just recently started, I had the idea of getting a copy of the book Happy Birthday to You and writing a letter in it each year to my kids. So, you know, when I run out of pages in the book, that's when I'll give it to them. And I got the idea, I don't know if I've seen it online but because I did the Dr. Seuss, Oh, the Places You'll Go, I have my son's teachers every year have signed it. Like every grade that he's been in from JK up to grade 7 now. So it's kind of it's a cute little thing that I like doing. I guess it's kind of like a tradition. Number 33. What TV show are you currently watching? I am currently watching, like I said, Grey's Anatomy, and I just started rewatching The Vampire Diaries because it came on Prime, and I don't think I ever seen how that show ends. So I know for sure I've seen at least 5 of the seasons. So I thought, well, I'll just put it on at night when I'm diamond painting and I don't really need to pay attention to it. But Grey's Anatomy is the one that I'm trying to catch up on right now. Number 34. When was the last time you told someone you love them? This morning when I woke up my daughter, or when she woke me up. I always say, good morning, I love you. And I say that to both my kids every single day. And I'm pretty sure I probably told my husband sometime today that I loved him too. 35. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? If I could live anywhere, I'd probably pick, oh boy, there's so many places to go. I would probably pick like Paris, and here's why. Because I love Julia Child so much, and I watch the movie Julia all the time. I have this weird, like, I'm going to go to Paris and I'm going to like walk the footsteps of where Julia Child was and like eat where she ate, and I would love to do that. I don't even know if that's a thing. I mean, obviously right now I can't travel, but it's definitely where I would like to live. And I've always wanted to go to, just like walk around and explore Europe, but yeah, probably Paris. Or if it wasn't Paris and I was staying like in Ontario, it would probably be like further up north. Lots of snow. I need snow. Okay, number 36. Sorry, I just dropped my container. Luckily, it didn't open. If you could live in a city or in the country. definitely country. It's gonna ask why would I choose? I just don't like the city. It's too busy, it's too loud. I prefer small towns. Number 37. What would be the first thing you do after going home from work? Nowadays, it's like go home, get dressed or get changed, get washed, sanitize, see the kids. But yeah, that's always been, because like I don't want to keep my work clothes on. 38. What was the last thing you ate? Last thing I ate was a bagel with cream cheese. 39. What is on your bucket list? So I guess Paris, seeing the museum, the Louvre. I would love to walk there. I would love to just go to Europe, like just go backpacking through Europe and explore it. There's so many like cool things that, you know, I don't have here that I would love to experience. 40. Have you ever been in the snow? Okay, yes, obviously. I have been in the snow. I love the snow. I'm waiting for snow here. So no snow yet, but we did have snow on Christmas, which was really nice. But I would love more. And my son would love to go sledding. So we need a lot more. Number 41, last movie you watched. I haven't watched, I don't know what the last movie I watched. Oh, I started watching I think it's called Howl's Moving Castle on Netflix. It's by the same Studio Ghibli that made Spirited Away. I seen that they added all his videos, or the movies, and I kind of want to watch them because I do really like Spirited Away, and I never watched any of his other ones. So I started that one, but I haven't finished it. And the last question, what's your favorite candle scent? So I love Scentsy. I have a ton of Scentsy. Yeah, like there's no real one scent that I love, like fruity scents, or fruity or like sugary, I guess would be. Like the food ones are amazing, but then they make you want to have food. My favorite candle is actually by a friend of mine who makes her own candles. And it's just called Candy Cane, but it's not like super peppermint. It's like a sugary peppermint, and it's so good. Like I ended up buying, I believe, 3 of those candles, and I bought a bag of the wax melts in that scent. Just because I know it's a holiday one, and it probably won't be available till next Christmas time. I'm just going to check the time because I'm getting close and I don't want to go over. Okay, so I'm going to end it here. And thank you for giving me the chance. I will get better at this. And yeah, so thank you to Miss Coffee for putting up the challenge. Thank you for whoever's watching this. Give me a like. If you like what you see, like what you hear, go ahead and subscribe. Like I said, I'm going to try and put up 2 to 3 videos a week and see how that goes for the first little bit. And I believe that's everything. So I hope you all have a really good day. And if there's any comments that you have, like any advice you can give me, leave them down in the comments and I'll check them out later. Thank you very much. Bye.